Hey everyone, and welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. Last time we eventually retreated from Brule. It took a couple tries, but
it did.
We eventually made it past. So, now that we've made it through there and experienced, I guess, Welkin's first victory, Taste of Blood, we're going to go on and see where they head to next. You ready?
I think so.
Alright. On with the episodes.
In March of 1935, the Empire began its invasion across Gallia's eastern border. Maximilian, commander of the Gallian invasion front, built his army around mobile armor. Ghirlandaio and the other fortresses along the border fell to his tanks in quick succession. Brule's fall in under 2 hours was typical of villages in the Empire's path, and the road to the capital bore a steady flow of refugees. Randgries, Gallia's capital, a town secure and stable since ancient times. Within its walls stood the castle Randgries, and within its unicorn spire resided Cordelia.
Cordelia!
Indeed, the princess.
It's a beautiful Welsh name.
I did not know that.
I looked it up in baby name book because I wanted to know why Anne of Green Gables was so obsessed with it.
Under it, all schools
well now we all know.
Military training each year. In the event of a war, citizens were then drafted into the militia to defend their country. As the conflict with the East grew worse, both Welkin and Alicia found themselves no exceptions to that fate.
There he is with his pinned up bugs.
You just see his fishing pole in the background.
What? No, I missed that. I was looking at the dead butterflies.
My uniform.
Oh, here, we'll get shot.
Ooh,
at
I do like a man in uniform.
I'm sure you do.
Better get ready now.
Where's the fishing pole?
No,
I missed it.
You missed the fishing pole. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. I thought he talks to the fish, not, you know.
Flares,
Well, he has to catch him. How else is he going to get friends?
That was mean.
Nice
Welkin? Can I come in?
Sure, it's open.
Oh, you're already changed too. Let's see. Not bad, not bad. You look good, actually. So, how about me? Do I look all right in this? Convincing?
Let's take a look. Yeah, you look fine. You wear it like a pro.
Really? You're not just saying that?
Of course not. You look tough. I like it.
I bet you do.
Oh, good. I was worried it looked kind of silly.
No way. That plating on the back, it's like a coleopterate exoskeleton. Beetle-tastic.
Beetle-tastic.
Beetle-tastic. Wow.
Colio what? And did you just say beetle?
See?
I don't think that the way to a girl's heart is complimenting her with insect metaphors. That wouldn't make me feel beautiful. That would make me feel creepy.
No, that doesn't
That would give
fly
me,
its way straight to your heart.
That would give me my psychological itch thing that I have.
Yeah.
When we talk about bugs for too long, and then I just start itching because I think about it, which I'm doing now.
What kind of girl wants to hear that she looks like a bug?
See? She knows what's up.
Alicia agrees with you, yes.
Because it's dumb.
Huh? Not just any bug. A rhinoceros
And in
beetle.
typical male fashion,
We try to make it better. Then we make it worse.
Who wouldn't want to be compared to the king of insects?
The rhinoceros beetle.
Huh. I guess I'll
just try to take that as a very welcome sort of compliment.
Tell me about that scarf. You've been wearing it since I met you.
Oh, this? It's part of my uniform from the bakery.
Is that right?
I don't want to forget the time I spent busting my buns baking. I plan to keep wearing it until I can get back to manning the ovens again.
That's great. Once you do, I'll be first in line to get some of that bread.
Is that a promise? Well, I'll be sure to have plenty of it ready and waiting for you.
Absolutely. Hey, if you're ready,
Are you
we should
okay over
probably
there?
go see
Yes,
the
I'm
captain now.
Would you care to share with the class what you were feeling at that moment?
No. Just laughing at bad jokes inside my head.
Come in.
I'm really enjoying
Excuse me,
this
ma'am.
like comic book aesthetic they had there with the onomatopoeias on
Mhm.
screen.
Galleon Militia Enlistee Welkin Gunther, reporting for duty.
Ma'am, Galleon Militia Enlistee Alicia Melchiot, also reporting for duty.
I'm Captain Eleanor Varrot, commander of this regiment. Gunther, you're promoted to lieutenant. You'll be leader of Squad 7 now. Ma'am. Enlistee Melchiot, you're promoted to sergeant. You'll be under the lieutenant's command. Understood?
Ma'am!
What do you know? It is you. Nice coincidence, huh, Welkin?
Valdio? I had no idea that you'd enlisted.
Yep. Now that there's a real war going on, I joined up. Pretty much all the officer and training boys are here just like you.
You know each other.
Yes, ma'am. We knew each other at university. Welcome was in science and I was in archaeology. And just look at us now. No archaeology or science. Looks like the two of us are studying war, I guess.
Looks that way. It's good to see you.
And you.
That'll be all for now. There's a strategy briefing later today, but you still have time. Time for you to catch up. You'll be spending a lot of time on the post and in Randgrees. They'll be your new home, so get to know them. That'll be all. Report back in time for the briefing. Until then, you're dismissed.
Oh yes. Now we get access to.
What is this?
This is the command. I don't know. Basically, pre-combat menu where we can check
We
in
can
on
hang out with our squad. Is that what we get to do?
pretty much. Let's see. We have Welkin, Alicia, and then we have Bridget.
What?
Oh, Rosie. Oh, sorry. Oh. Oh, they just call her Rosie because her name is very complicated to say.
It looks like Brigitte.
Brigitte. Oh.
Brigitte. I don't know.
Then we have Largo.
Sometimes I like to think that I know, but sometimes I don't.
Well, you know better than I do.
That is throwing me off, though.
That is, yeah.
With everyone else's name is the thing for hers.
So yeah, we can also just kind of give us a slight overview of their HP, how much AP they have, which is generally their movement points.
Are they rated on their aim?
Yes, to show you how good their aim is, as well as
I'm
aim.
not seeing any A's.
You know, they're working up to it. It's a work in progress. We are
We
beginning.
have a team of failures right now.
It's no.
Well,
Just,
when you see a D, you just think back to
there is
like
room for
school papers.
there is room for improvement. That is true.
It's good to see you doing the rounds. Welcome.
Yes, doing the rounds. That's exactly what I was doing.
This is the
It wasn't I
command
just accidentally
Use
clicked
it
on
to
this
structure
button.
Your squad. You will have access
Make it
to
look
both
like you did it on
drafted and
purpose.
volunteer
Yes, that's
recruits.
right.
And they will be proud of you.
Aw.
Now that I think of it, Squad 7 is still short on soldiers, isn't it? I'll explain how this works. This is the master list. The recruits have all been assigned classes based on their talents. I should probably touch on the 5 classes, just so we're clear. First off, you have the scouts. Just like the name suggests, they'll be your eyes. Their best asset is their mobility. They can go out, collect intel, then make it back safely. That, and a keen eye for enemies. A good scout can spot a man in tall grass from 100 yards. That comes at the price of firepower. Their job is spotting enemies, not taking them out. Next up, the shock trooper. They're the ones to break through enemy lines and clean up. They offer excellent offense and defense. As far as combat goes, they're as good as it gets. While they lack any specialized techniques, they also don't have any obvious shortcomings. Think of them as the least finicky unit in your squad, Lieutenant. After them, we have Lancers, then anti-tank units. They're critical when facing armored targets. Their purpose is pretty self-explanatory. In most cases, they're the only way to stop a tank. They're also well shielded from explosives, which conveniently includes tank mortars. Sadly, they're slow and weak to gunfire. Their limited ammo could also be called a drawback. Changing gears, we have the engineers. They handle supplies and perform combat support. They can restock other units' ammunitions, treat the wounded, even repair tanks on site. They can place sandbags for cover, disarm mines, repair towers, you name it. Their actual combat skills are very low. Think of them as combat facilitators. Lastly, we have the snipers. They can shoot down targets from a considerable distance. You won't find better soldiers for marksmanship and range. They can hit targets I can barely see. Sniping rifles also come with scopes that work to augment a sniper's natural eyesight. Drawbacks include low mobility and defense. If the enemy gets them alone, they're done for. That should cover the basics. Go ahead and put a squad together now. There's room for 20, and you can swap units at any time.
Alright, so now we can add to our squad. So we have
Hermes. Wow.
Kissinger.
Okay.
Yes. Yep.
Ed.
So there's a lot of things here goes through where everyone has certain effects that either boost or detract from their combat abilities.
He's a meadowbred.
Yep. So
Fancies women and is claustrophobic.
yeah, so it means this guy really likes being out in the open, likes being teamed up with women nearby, but if
Okay.
he's in
We don't allow any room for debauchery on our squad.
well, that's not what he was going for. But anyway, Ted, got Wavy.
Neat freak. Go back to the neat freak.
Oh, sorry.
I feel like I could really identify with the guy.
Ah, I lost him. Where'd you go? Oh, there we are. Sorry.
He looks so studious.
He
like
does.
You'd want him to be your professor of history or something.
Noise? I don't know. Yeah, we'll just find some people, throw them in. In the end, we'll probably end up skipping some of the stuff in the future. We'll cut it out just so that way we don't bore everyone while we manage our squads.
You have a soldier with a metal allergy. How do you think that's going to work out for you?
Proximity to metal causes an acute rejection reaction. This leads to a steady drain of HP. So not good around tanks and such.
Or anything that has to do with being in the military.
Well, I guess so. Having allies nearby sparks a sense of responsibility that leads to a natural boost in defensive ability. Tight spaces like trenches create a suffocating feeling, leading to a drop in attack power. So yeah, boosts and things. So basically you want to find things that just help to reduce that. So country bred. Stands on bare dirt, leads to boosting concentration, raises accuracy, boosts their attack power with being around people that are close friends. And then they don't like fighting against shock troopers. So yeah, we'll try to pick out people. Oh, and I will get to these a little bit later, but there are certain characters in here that are references to older games of Sega's. Aka, I think, for example, is a reference to a game called Skies of Arcadia, which you might enjoy. It's basically about being sky pirates.
I do like pirates.
Anyway, we'll hurry up on here. Sure.
I'm Edie Nelson. Perhaps you've heard of me. I'm sure we'll get along
Oh,
swimmingly.
good. They're gonna pronounce the names for us so that we don't butcher them.
Oh, okay. Well, should we go put this guy in? I don't know.
It could be Latin, though.
This guy? Oh, why not?
I'm Nochi Wordsworth. Hi.
What did
Yeah,
you say?
I didn't hear that. We'll have to listen back later on the recording. Desert bread.
I want to just pick people that we can
The
say their
name's
names.
Bisinglebard. Let's go kick this war in the teeth.
He has like a patch that's a see-through one.
So why? What's the point then? Maybe he's legally blind and why?
It could be.
Jan.
Jan Walker.
Yoko. Herbert.
Sure, let's get Herbert in
Herbert.
Herbert Nielsen is me. I mean,
He's my absolute favorite. He's my absolute favorite. Herbert needs to be a permanent member of this team. Oh my god.
here. Okay, we'll have Herbert.
Did you hear his voice?
Hi, I'm
Herbert. It's me. It's me, Herbert.
I mean...
Oh my gosh, my new favorite.
Oh, wow.
What?
That was funny.
He's hilarious.
I'm Oscar Baylor.
Hi, Oscar.
Thanks
We'll
for
take
taking-
you aboard. Get a sniper in here.
I'm Ramsey Clement.
Hey, soldier! I'm Jan Walker. I'll fight with everything I've got.
I'm Niels Darden. I'll see you on the field.
Hi, I'm Aisha Newman. Nice to meet you, Mr. Welkin.
Mr.
Is she
Wa-
old enough to fight a war?
I don't know, but apparently she's in here.
Haynes Salinger, reporting for duty, sir.
Hey there. I'm Ika Thompson.
It's Pippi Longstocking.
No, it's Aika.
Sound good, Welkin?
Please, call me Wavy. From today onward, we fight together.
Thank you. Hello. I'm Ted Ustinov, and I've got some great new material for you.
I'm Frisia York Handsome. I know you'll take real good care of me.
Salinas Milton, at your service.
I'm Homer Perone, here to fight together with you until this war claims my life.
Well, you're a bed of sunshine and roses.
Hello, I'm Catherine O'Hara. I look forward to joining you all.
Indeed. All right. Now
Okay, we got a team.
we have our team finally.
Well,
Now we can leave.
Feel like you've struck
Squad,
a balance?
team,
Squad.
squad,
Come
Team
back
squad.
anytime you'd like.
Squad
Just
7.
your squad.
We're good.
squad. Okay. I don't know why I kept saying team.
As time passes,
It's all right.
We'll have more recruits to choose
But we'll
from,
have more
so
recruits
keep
so we
an
can
eye
swap
on
them
that
in and out.
list.
As we see fit.
Except for
Oh,
Herbert.
and
Herbert
all
stays.
of them are training
We'll
together,
keep Herbert.
So they're all ready for combat. They'll be at the same level as the rest of the team you've taken into the field. You can swap out members without the worry of losing the benefit of their experience. Trust in your own judgment and pick a team you know you can work well with. That should be enough to get you started. You can figure out the rest as you go.
Wow. Squad leader's a lot of responsibility. Come to think of it, Valdio's heading up Squad 1, isn't he? I wonder if he's off sorting through this stuff now, too. I'd better get a move on.
We'll return to this another time. We'll tweak it when we don't have to worry about recording it all later. Training. Yeah, this is going to be a fun episode. Full of menus and screens.
Welcome to your
Oh.
worst nightmare. I'm the guy who's gonna whip you lazy blobs into shape. Still, I can't work miracles here. No amount of drilling beats real combat experience. I want you all to go out there, kick some imp tail, and then show me what you learned. I will train that experience into something you can actually use. Level you bums up. But don't go trying to hog all the glory. A squad's a team, and we got no need for stars. You will train as a class and level up by class. Scout level 2, Scout level 3. You get it? When the scouts level up, that means each and every one of them goes up that level. You hear me, maggots? Any of you think he's better than the rest of the team, go home now! All right. Now I'll show you lowlights how this whole thing actually works. It ain't complicated. First you go out there and fight, then divvy up that experience here. Once the experience you cram into a soldier class clears a set amount, it'll level up. Picking which class to level up and when is your job as the squad leader. Now give it a go.
Jeesh, you are an intense man, but okay.
He's a drill sergeant.
Yeah,
What did you expect?
I don't know. He's got all day apparently to yell at me.
That's their job. That is literally their job, is to yell at you.
I don't like it though.
You're better than this. Push those limits.
Hey, look, our scouts leveled up once.
See, yelling pace.
Good work, maggots. You're
I'm
one
kidding.
level closer to human.
Oh, look at that. We're one level closer to human. This guy is just awesome. You know what? Let's just level everyone up at least once. Because I feel like that's a good balanced approach.
You're better than this. Push those limits.
I'm working on it. Gosh, give me a break.
He's not here to give you a break, he's here to level you up.
And apparently break me in half.
Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the Lancers.
Oh, cool.
Looks like that session beat a new potential out of the snipers.
Yay, I guess. Sure, let's do one more level in our scouts.
I got no use for tears. Sweat, sweat, sweat.
Yes, sir. Sergeant, sir. Person.
Good work, maggot.
One more level. Yay. Okay, goodbye.
That's how training by class works. Now get out there and rack up some experience.
Sir, yes, sir.
Oh, and there's one more thing to add.
Oh, there's more?
Sometimes leveling up a unit class will unlock a hidden potential in them. You can think of potentials as the natural abilities your soldiers have inside them. Those abilities will form a big part of your strength in the field, so keep them in mind.
Alrighty.
Other times, leveling up a class will earn you clearance for a new order. Here, as long as we're talking about it, I'll teach you a classic, a real golden oldie.
Oh my gosh. Are we ever going to get to the fight? Evade boost. Alright.
Orders are special commands you can give out as the squad leader. They can save your tail. It doesn't take a genius to see that leveling up your soldiers is the best way to beef up your squad. The soldiers will get stronger, and you just might unlock new potentials and orders. All that just from me working you sorry bums into the dirt. I just hope you maggots are ready for a real workout the next time I see you here.
Alright. This is probably what we're going to do. We're going to finish up going through this a little bit, and then we'll go ahead and just call it an episode and find the... Hopefully next time we'll actually get into the fight. Hope that sounds alright.
Wait, I know that insignia. You're Lieutenant Gunther, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
I knew it! Man, I've heard about you.
Can you even see me right now? I mean, like, your eyes are closed, sir.
He's just happy.
He's a little too happy, I guess.
Protecting a tiny life in the middle of all that slaughter? Man! Oh, Lieutenant, you're good people. You get all my respect and then some, bro.
What's going on, Leon? I could hear you from clear across the hangar.
Oh, Casey, check it out! It's Lieutenant Gunther! He's the man, man!
Sorry about him, Lieutenant. He's like this all the time, I'm afraid. But where are my manners? I'm Kreese Cherney. I'm training here as a mechanic.
Oh, and I'm Leon Schmidt, but just call me Leon, bro. I'm your boy.
He's our boy.
I don't want him to be my boy.
Too bad, he's your boy.
Oh, dear.
R&D today. We do work here on weapons development, making upgraded weapons and equipment.
And that includes rifles and machine guns. We can even soup up your tank. Of course, research expenses aren't cheap.
With rifles and other firearms, we'll mass produce new models as they're developed. You won't have to worry about making enough for your squad. We'll outfit them.
For tanks, you can upgrade the baseline performance of the body itself, or develop optional parts that you can add on to tweak out its specs.
Right. You can choose which optional parts you want in the tank equipment section. Come in anytime and make adjustments based on the needs of the operation at hand.
Oh boy. Development work on tanks happens in the form of body enhancement, tread, and weak point improvements, and attack support. Body enhancements mostly reinforce the gun barrel and body armor to improve its base stats. Tanks will automatically be given the best body type when you'd have deployed.
What? That is not what that said.
Deployment. I can read, I promise.
I don't. Oh, well, alright.
You can judge me after the fact.
I.
You decide whether to favor attack or defense, and alter body types and altering body types gives your tank a different outward appearance. Improvements to the treads and weak point and attack support take the form of parts that can be added to tanks to enhance their abilities. Each part has a set size and blocks. You decide how to fill the 4x3 block storage capacity of the Edelweiss. Pick the optional parts that best fit your own personal combat style. Oh boy. Okay. So we can choose all this stuff here. Blast suits, Edelweiss. Right. We'll get back to this another time. We spent a lot of time in the barracks, and we really need to move on.
Possible tomorrow, what's out of reach today.
Yep. Don't worry, we'll be back later.
We'll do our best to have something useful for you by then.
Yeah, you better come back soon, bro. I am all fired up to work on stuff for you.
I'm sure you are.
You've got a new best friend.
Oh, I'm so excited. Alright. Return to book mode. Hopefully we can come back to this later. New episode's been added. Oh, good. I can get back there. Headquarters. On the Galleon Militia's base, you can use the experience points and funds you've acquired in battle to train your troops to higher levels or develop new weaponry. Stopping by before combat or after an op once you've acquired more resources is a good idea. Open the menu with the Y button and pick headquarters from the tab select menu to visit the base's facilities. As you progress through the game, new destinations around the base will become available to you as well. Alright, well, we are actually just going to call it there because this has gone on quite a bit, so I apologize to everyone. I was hoping to see some actual gameplay. That did not happen this time.
Information overload.
Just a little bit, so I'll make note in the beginning that if anyone's interested, they can probably skip this episode, but come next episode, we will actually have some good old action. Some bullets flying, grenades being tossed around, you know, fun, happy things that you do with the enemy. Anyway, thank you everyone for joining us, and have a good night, and as always, stay frosty.